Okay, right about now, we want to hear a presentation on coconut value chain by Mr. Amusat Olatunji, Head of Planning Research and Statistic Development. Lascoda, that's Lagos State Coconut Development Authority. A round of applause for them. Now, so for the purpose of you guys, Lascoda, Lascoda is an agency of the state government and of Lagos State government. They create awareness on the industrial potentials of coconut in Nigeria. They stimulate and facilitate a sustained development of coconut in Lagos State. A round of applause. A round of applause for my please. Don't forget, you are here to learn. It is not the show place. That is why we have no comedian in the house. It is not the show place. You are here to learn. Take your time. Be attentive so you can give. At the end of the day, Daniela, at the end of the day, Mr. President, at the end of the day, you have a whole lot to talk about. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I've just said good morning, everybody. When I was in the secondary education, there is this song that I love so much. It's from the Christendom, though I'm a Muslim anyway, but it's a song that is evergreen. It says, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures, let's go on, great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord made them all, and one of them is coconut. Well, before I go further, I want to thank Almighty Allah for giving us today. It's because it's there, that's why we are here. Equally, I want to thank the organizers of this event, the APM terminals, or APM institution anyway, and our great mother. This is my first time of seeing her, but I've been hearing of her, seeing her handiwork. May the good God continue to bless you and bless all of us. Well, to the business of the day. How many of us have ever seen a coconut tree? Well, I want to tell you, it's one of the greatest gifts of nature. In the sense that from the leaves down the root, nothing is wasted. And from that coconut tree, we have been able to develop over 210 products and byproducts. But for today's event, I want to talk on one of the value chain, which is coconut oil value chain. Well, we are from Lascoda. I have some of my colleagues here. They are over there. My name is Amusat, the head of planning, research and statistics, representing the general manager, Mr. Olatunji. That is the coconut head. Well, without wasting much of your time, coconut is one of the tree of life. It has different names because of the versatility. People call it wonder crop, wealth in the neighborhood, and if you are very conversant with the coastline throughout the world, coconut by nature or by standard is the only crop that can grow and live well along the coast. So on that note, that particular tree can key into the green, the blue economy, in the sense that all over the globe, tourism and coconut are like twins. Any part of the world. So here now, coconut oil is medicinal. We have two types, the cold press and the hot press. Secondly, it is edible and perhaps the best among the vegetable oils in the world because of its lack of cholesterol. It has low fatty chains, saturated fatty chains. And that is why maybe perhaps either by nature or by otherwise, people in the Asian countries of the world, they have more, they have a more lifespan than us in Africa here. It also provides barrier and impact high gloss for bakery industries. That's why they use it there. It can easily blend with other oils. And when you use the coconut oil, it's not smoky. Coconut oil doesn't leave smoky. Having said that, the general objective is just to get you acquainted with the basic steps of production of coconut oil. You can use it on the peasant level. You can prepare it. Even if you want to go industrially, you have the machinery and the resources. And I want to, at this juncture, mention that coconut is very important to us in Lagos here. If you look at the official crest of Lagos State, it's been anchored by 2 coconut trees. So you can just imagine the thinking or the thoughts of the founding fathers of Lagos. So having said that, what are the basic procedures? Let me have the coconut story. So part of our objective is to 1, tell you the basic procedures. 2, what you can do. What you can do with coconut even at homestead level. Apart from eating, enjoying the medicinal level, then you can also produce the oil and some other byproducts to generate more income. And if it's going to be on large scale, of course, then you'll be an employer of labor. This is an average coconut, matured one, you can see. And now, even if you want to go into selling this alone, an average coconut costs between 600 to 700 naira. Yes. So just imagine, the value that you can derive from that. Then, if you want to go into coconut oil per se, you deshell. After removing the husk, there's this husk here. You remove the husk, then you deshell. This is the shell. Then you go into the what? Into the inner meat. We call it coconut meat, and that is one you grate. So there are 2 methods, like I said earlier, either the wet method or the dry method. Either of the way, you are going to get your oil. The difference between the cold press and the hot press is that during the production of the hot press, heat is involved. But as regards the cold press, of course, it doesn't require any heat. So you produce that without heat. And very funny, or funny enough, when you want to get your oil through the same process, you will get both the cold and the hot what? And the hot press. The cold press before the hot press. So what you do is that after sieving, when you sieve your oil, after grating, you mash it with water so that you'll be able to get your oil from the endosperm. Then you allow it to ferment, maybe for like 20, maybe like a day, about 24 hours. Then you now squeeze liquid. That is one, that particular liquid is where you get your cold press. Then you now put the other one. You apply fire into the remaining, and that's where you get your what? Your hot press oil. That's just a simple procedure. But head or tail, the issue of hygiene is very, very key, very, very important. And you make sure that you use the right kind of coconut. When it is dry, when it is mature, you get the best of your oil. Thank you and God bless.
A round of applause for this. Thank you. I'm sure you all know about coconut now. Sorry, any question for him before he returns back to his seat? You know, most of you guys, when you're playing, you just see your head like coconut. This is the coconut we are talking about. Learn it now, so that you can have other things to talk about. Learn the coconut now. Anybody?
Tony Sarko, Green Street School. You said coconuts have medicinal uses. Can you give us some examples?
Well, for example, when I was very young, I'll just give you one. I used to have balls. Balls. So if you, for example, if you burn the shell, the coconut shell, when you burn it, it becomes charged, then you now grind it. When you grind it and apply what you call palm oil, just rub it there. In the next couple of hours, it will, it's going to coagulate, and you get relief of that. That's one. Then there's what we call oil pulling too. Before you brush your mouth in the morning, just take maybe 1 or 2 teaspoonfuls of what do you call it, the coconut oil before you brush your mouth. Put it in your mouth. You don't swallow it. Just do like pulling, and you gargle. So it improves your health. So you have a lot of them. You have to even all these some of these terminal ailments. Then it's very, very good. And also, I want to mention this now. One of the myths is that coconut, when you take coconut oil, it affects your intelligence negatively. That is wrong, though. Yes, that is wrong. It is the other side. Coconut water is good. Whether the matured one or the immature one, coconut water is what? It's good. It's food in itself. So coconut water is good for you, please.
A round of applause for him, please. He has just made us to realize the importance of coconut water. Thank you very much. Thank you, you and your team. I must especially thank the coconut head himself. We appreciate you for joining us.